My name is Bea Goldberg, and I'm so excited about getting this film that has to do with my family and growing up in Saskatoon and my parents and so on, so that there's something that is being left for my grandchildren to know about our family and the kind of family it was. And Cory was just terrific because he asked me questions that were very important and very knowledgeable, kind of brought the best things out of me. And so I really thought he was very good at interviewing.
Bea Goldberg grew up in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Bea's parents, Max Groper and Fanny Goldenberg, were very involved in their community. Both Max and Fanny's families had come from Czernowitz, Bukovina, Romania, which was formerly part of Austria. Max's family arrived in Saskatoon in 1907 when he was 18 years old.
My mother and father knew each other in Europe as teenagers. So whether they spent a lot of time together, I knew that my dad was infatuated with my mother before he came to Canada. So that when she came to Canada, either they were corresponding or in some way he proposed to her, or she wouldn't have come out to Saskatoon. Max came to Canada first and settled in Montreal, and he worked on the railroad and eventually brought his whole family to Montreal and ultimately to Saskatoon.
Max's parents were Yechiel Michael Groper, born in 1868, and Marion Fleischer, born in 1870.
Now he had his brother Sam, his brother Peter, his brother Lou, and his sister Ella. But one winter for them in Saskatchewan, and they all left for Los Angeles in 1923 with his mother and father. He brought my mother out, Fanny, from Montreal to Saskatoon.
Fanny's mother was Chaya Toby Kissman, who lived from 1870 to 1926. Her father was Yitzhak Moshe Elias, born 1868.
She had 3 sisters, 2 of whom came to live in Saskatoon. That was Auntie Sarah Scharzer, she was married, and Goldie Buller, and her oldest sister, Yitta, and lived in Montreal. And her brother was Jack Goldenberg, right. Jack Goldenberg was her brother, and she helped him go through law school.
For Max and Fanny, living a Jewish life in Saskatoon in the early 1900s couldn't have been easy.
And in 1912, they were married in Saskatoon. They were the first Jewish couple to be married in Saskatoon. Starting here at the top is my brother Nady, then my sister Tilly, and my sister Pearl, my sister Rose, my father, my mother, and me. And I think that I would recommend Cory to anybody to do the same thing and to have it, because they all feel that they have to write a speech or something, and you don't. You really don't, because Cory seems to know what to ask you and how to present it, and very casually, and it's not frightening at all. And so I really suggest, if anybody is interested, to go ahead. You won't be sorry.